Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. When two stars who VE shared countless on-screen moments finally blur the line between fiction and reality, the world stops to watch. At the Vogue Gala, under a cascade of lights and cameras flashing like falling stars, Chen Zheyuan leaned closer and Li Qin didn't pull away. One brief kiss. One eternal silence that broke the internet. Was it scripted for the stage? Or the soft reveal of a love story they've been hiding all along? The night began like any other glamorous award show, a sea of gowns, tuxedos, and glittering smiles. Yet, for fans of Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin, there was a pulse in the air, an invisible electricity that made every camera angle feel like destiny waiting to happen. When the two appeared side by side on the red carpet, whispers began. They didn't just pose, they spoke through glances, subtle smiles, a warmth that felt too natural to fake. Then came the moment no one saw coming. During the Vogue Gala's highlight segment, Chen Zheyuan was asked to name his most unforgettable co-star. He turned, smiled faintly, and said softly, "It's someone right next to me." The audience gasped. Li Qin's cheeks turned crimson. And then before anyone could process, he leaned in. A soft, respectful kiss. Not staged. Not planned. Just real. In that instant, time seemed to stop. Fans watching the live stream froze their screens, rewound, and replayed it over and over again. Within minutes, hashtags like Chen Zheyuan Li Qin kiss, Vogue Gala 2025, and real love on stage began trending across Weibo, TikTok, and Twitter. But here's what made it even more surreal. The expressions that followed. Chen Zheyuan didn't smile for the cameras after the kiss. Instead, he looked at Li Qin like he was seeing her for the first time again, just as he did years ago when they met on set for the drama Mr. Bad. And Li Qin, eyes glistening, smiled back, not as a co-star, not as a friend, but as someone finally understood. That tiny, tender moment between them carried more emotion than 1,000 scripted lines ever could. It was the kind of silence that fans could feel. The kind of chemistry that doesn't need to be explained because it's undeniably real. And as the lights dimmed, that one kiss became the most talked about scene of the entire event. But behind the glamour, there's always a story, and the truth behind that kiss might be far deeper than anyone imagined. Long before the Vogue Gala, Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin had already built a bond that blurred the line between acting and reality. When they starred together in Mr. Bad, fans were drawn to their unspoken chemistry, that effortless rhythm that made every glance, every near touch, feel like a secret confession. Even after filming ended, their connection lingered. They were spotted leaving rap parties together, laughing at inside jokes during interviews, and even wearing eerily similar accessories on different occasions. Fans started calling them the CNL universe, a universe that seemed to exist only between the two. Yet, both remained silent. No confirmation. No denial. Just quiet smiles whenever their names were mentioned together. So when that kiss happened at the Vogue Gala, it wasn't just a moment, it was the culmination of years of whispers, emotions, and maybe even unspoken love. Sources close to the event later revealed that the kiss wasn't part of any planned act. The camera director was as stunned as the crowd. Even Vogue's staff didn't expect it. One insider said, "You could tell it wasn't for show. They looked like two people finally tired of hiding how they feel." That sentence alone sent the internet spiraling. Fandoms went wild, dissecting every second of the footage. Some argued it was professional courtesy, a friendly gesture between longtime co-stars. But others, especially those who followed their journey from Mr. Bad to now, felt something deeper. The way Chen's hand slightly trembled before he reached for Li Qin's arm. The way Li Qin exhaled softly, as if she'd been holding her breath for years. It wasn't a performance. It was poetry in motion. And perhaps what made it even more emotional was how quietly brave it was. In an industry where relationships are often hidden or denied, that single kiss became a symbol of honesty, the courage to be human, even under the world's brightest spotlight. The aftermath was immediate and overwhelming. Within hours, fan edits of the moment flooded social media, paired with melancholic piano tracks and captions like "Finally." Or "They waited years for this." Global fans across platforms from YouTube to TikTok started creating compilations comparing their past interviews, analyzing every gaze, every shared smile. Mainstream media outlets picked it up fast. Headlines read, "Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin, from screen lovers to real-life romance. The kiss that broke the internet and possibly confirmed a love story." Even other celebrities couldn't resist commenting. Fellow actors from Mr. Bad posted heart emojis, while several Kdrama stars like Zhao Lucy and Yang Zi liked posts referencing the moment. But amid the chaos, Chen and Li Qin remained silent. Their silence only added more intrigue. Was it because they wanted to protect their privacy, or was this their quiet way of saying, "Yes, it's real"? Meanwhile, the fandoms transformed overnight. The CNL universe became one of the most searched tags on Chinese social media. Fan-made artworks flooded Instagram, showing them surrounded by galaxies, connected by invisible threads. It wasn't just about the kiss anymore, it was about what it represented. A reminder that even in the carefully controlled world of celebrity, genuine emotion can still break through. And that maybe, just maybe, the most beautiful love stories aren't written by screenwriters, but by time itself. Some moments in life don't need confirmation. They speak for themselves. For Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin, that one kiss under the flash of hundreds of cameras wasn't about performance, it was about peace. After years of fan speculation, subtle glances, and endless interviews filled with denial smiles, this was the moment they stopped pretending. Maybe they'll never make an official statement. Maybe they don't have to. Because sometimes, love isn't about what S said, it's about what S felt.